Howdy, friends. It's Rev Kev on Friday, April 30th, 2021. I hope you're doing good this week, that you're doing well, and everything is going well in your life. I continue to pray for you and lift you up. So let me know how you're doing. Thank you for continuing to be the church during this very unusual time. We could not do this apart. We need each other. And so I hope you'll continue to stick with us as we navigate our way through this pandemic and returning to some sort of new or next normal. Well, this is the week we're implementing our next phase of our reopening strategy. We will have our coffee bar open on Sunday morning. The Welcome Center will be open again. We're also loosening our mandate on masks. We're still going to highly encourage you to wear a mask. Our staff will model that. Our staff with our children and youth will continue to wear masks, but we're not going to require it, especially when you're seated and social distance. So we're loosening that restriction. Connection groups, dinner groups, outside groups can start using the building again this week. We just ask that you do it safely, practice social distancing, and then sanitize your room when you're done. Once we get safely through this phase, my hope is to begin, as I've said before, to look at how we will enhance and grow our worship opportunities. We've already done that some, but we'll continue to look at how we can continue to worship God in innovative and meaningful ways. So hang with us as we work our way through this. Speaking of worship, we'll be concluding our Rooted series this week with Harvest. Now, this has been a fun series as we use the agricultural imagery that Jesus often used to talk about spiritual growth. And we'll have a really cool special gift for you to take home this week. Read Matthew 9:35 through 38 to prepare. Speaking of preparing, I want to invite you to two new opportunities. One is really soon, and the other is a couple of weeks out. First, Mother's Day. I want to invite everybody, when you come to church on Mother's Day, to wear an apron. Men, women, children, everybody, wear an apron. We're going to celebrate the apron on Mother's Day. Wear the apron of your choice. Wear the one that tells the story of who you are or what you do. Barista, welder, farrier, glassblower, chef. Wear your apron on Mother's Day. Next, I'm beginning preparations for our summer sermon series. It's going to be called Famous Verses. I love the idea of this series, and I'm going to need your participation. My sermons in this series will focus on some of the more famous verses, and I'll talk about what they actually mean versus what we might think they mean. I want to invite you to also begin thinking about your famous verses, or your favorite verses, or your favorite hymn, or your favorite chorus from your favorite hymn, or your favorite praise song. Pray about how you might tell that verse, that hymn, that song's story in the form of a Sunday morning message or sermon. That's a word we throw around a lot too. But I want to hear from you. We did this several years ago where we had church members preach a lot during the summer, and I think it's time to do that again. I want to hear from you. I want you to tell your story about your favorite verse or famous verse. Worship with us this Sunday morning, 10:20 a.m., either in person or online. I love you. I miss you. God bless you.